Stop scrolling. Here's a secret nobody tells you. 90% of job seekers fail not because they're not smart, not because they're lazy, but because they all do the exact same boring things. Same CV, same answers. Same, I'm a hard worker speech. And guess what? Employers have heard it 1,000 times. But here's the truth. You don't need to be a genius, have connections, or even a perfect resume to outsmart almost everyone else. You only need to think a little differently. And, in the next few minutes, I'll show you 5 ridiculously simple shifts that will make you stand out in any interview, in any job market, against anyone. So sit tight, because if you can remember these 5 things, you'll never look at job hunting the same way again. Step 1. Stop selling skills, start solving problems. Most people walk into interviews and start reading a mental list of skills. I'm good with Excel. I'm a fast learner. I'm a team player. It all sounds the same because everyone says it. But think about it from the manager's side. They're not sitting there thinking, I hope this person has Excel. They're thinking, I need someone who can cut down the time my team wastes on reporting every week. See the difference? Employers don't hire skills, they hire solutions. So instead of saying, I know Excel, say this. In my last project, I used Excel to cut reporting time from 3 hours to 1 hour. That freed my team to focus on real work. Boom. Now you're not just a candidate, you're a fixer. Here's another example. Instead of, I'm good at communication, say, I ran weekly updates for my group project, so no one was confused, and we finished a week early. It's a small shift, but it changes how the manager sees you. Suddenly, you're not another resume, you're the answer to their problem. Step 2. Ask the questions nobody asks. At the end of an interview, there's always that moment, do you have any questions for me? This is a trap most people fall into. 9 out of 10 candidates say, no, I think you covered everything. That answer kills your chances. Why? Because it shows zero curiosity, zero initiative, and zero courage. Smart candidates flip that script. They ask questions that show they're already thinking like they belong on the team. For example, what does success in this role look like after 90 days? What's the biggest challenge your team is facing right now, and how can I help solve it? How does this role contribute to the bigger goals of the company? Notice something? These aren't small talk questions. They show you're picturing yourself already inside the company, solving real problems. That's rare, and rare gets remembered. Imagine this. 2 candidates are tied on paper. Same experience, same skills. One says, no questions. The other asks, what's your team's biggest challenge right now? Which one do you think the manager remembers after the interview? Exactly. Step 3. Master the 10-second story. Here's a mistake most job seekers make. They ramble. Tell me about a time you worked on a team. Suddenly the candidate starts with, well, back in school, I think it was sophomore year, or maybe junior year, I can't remember. But anyway, you lost them already. Smart candidates know the 10-second story formula. Problem, action, result. Example, our group project was falling apart because no one was organized. I created a simple timeline. We finished early, and the teacher used it as a model for other classes. That's it. Quick, clear, sticky. Want another? Question. Tell me about a time you handled conflict. Answer. 2 teammates disagreed on the project direction. I set up a short meeting where each explained their idea. We combined both into one plan and scored the highest grade in class. See how fast that was? Employers love that because you save them time and prove you can think clearly. Short stories beat long speeches every single time. Step 4. Confidence without arrogance. This is the line most people get wrong. Some play small, undersell themselves, and sound like they're begging. Others oversell and sound arrogant like they're God's gift to the workplace. Both lose. Smart candidates strike balance. How? They use we and I together. Instead of saying, I did everything, you say, I led the team, and together we delivered ahead of schedule. That's leadership and teamwork in one. Or instead of underselling with, oh, I just helped a little, you say, I played a key role by setting deadlines that kept us moving forward. That way, you own your contribution without sounding like you carried the world on your back. Managers love this balance because it shows you'll fit in with the team while still being strong enough to lead when needed. Step 5. The silent superpower. Want to know a secret weapon most job seekers never use? Silence. Most people are so nervous they try to fill every second with words. They talk too fast, too long, and too much. But silence, when used right, is powerful. Imagine this. The interviewer asks you, so, why should we hire you? Most people blurt out the first thing in their heads. Smart candidates take a breath. They pause. Maybe they even smile. Then they deliver a calm, clear answer. That pause makes you look confident. It makes your answer land harder. It shows you're not panicked, you're thinking. Employers lean in, waiting for what you'll say next. And here's another thing. Silence in conversations makes the other person talk more. Sometimes the manager will reveal extra details just because you didn't rush to fill the gap. That's free information most candidates never get. So remember, fast talkers sound nervous. Thoughtful pauses sound powerful. Now here's your choice. You can keep playing it safe, doing the same things everyone else does, sending resumes into black holes, saying the same lines, waiting for luck. Or, you can use these 5 tools and immediately jump ahead of 90% of job seekers. Because here's the truth. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be different in the right ways. If this video gave you an edge, hit that subscribe button and share it with someone who's job hunting right now. Most people never hear this advice, and that's exactly why they keep failing. But not you. You're smarter now. Remember, it only takes one interview, one shot, one yes to change everything. When that chance comes, you'll be ready.